Sherry, I think you did a great job with your speech. This was your first speech, and you were wanting to make sure that you could connect. You joined the group to be able to connect more deeply with your audience, try not to skip over details and to try to relate more. I think you did a great job with that. You wanted to talk about your business and why you were interested in what you do and what you choose to do. I thought it was great that you talked about a personal experience. You said you wanted to add more stories in, be more relatable. That's a great way to be relatable, is to add more personal stories in, because then we have a chance to see you and kind of who you are and how you respond as a human, and that helps us relate. You said that you wanted to use humor. I thought you did a great job using humor, especially with the grandma, if your grandma wants to zip line. That was a great thing to add in. You said that sometimes you're often too direct and you skip over the details. But I thought when you added all the information about your personal travel, kind of what you did with your business, you talked about the bakery and how it was important to get the cakes there prior to them melting. I thought those were really important details that painted a picture. I thought you did a great job describing your trip and how it sparked your travel passion. It reinvigorated your desire to want to travel. And I think anybody wanting to do something with their life or make a living, when you find something you're passionate about, it doesn't seem like work. So once you started to talk about, your work and how exciting it was to travel and what options were available, it made it really more impactful and relatable, because I think we all like to travel to some degree. Everybody likes to be able to get out and do something, and mentioning that we're not able to travel as much right now, I like that you brought in some creativity to, letting people know that there's hope, we'll be able to travel, and you're there to help them. So I loved that. One thing that I could say you could improve is, you said you wanted to make sure you didn't skip around. You probably could read a little bit less, but for a first speech, I thought it was really awesome. You took some time to look at the camera. You said you talked with your hands a lot, as I do, as you can see my hands flaring. But I think it's great to use expression. Your body is part of your speech. So I thought you did a great job with that. You fiddled with your wire, your speaker wire, but obviously we have some challenges here. One thing I also wanted to say was, you handled the echo well. I thought it was kind of funny, and you handled it well. And you're like, oh, but you recovered well. Last thing I'd like to say is you did a great job. Thank you so much. If you smiled more, I think you might feel more comfortable. So thank you, Sherry. It was a great speech, and we appreciate knowing more about you.
Thanks.